All right, all right. Man, it feels like it's been forever. Damn near. Just mess with something really quick, and then we will get started. Because my cam is looking a little crazy right now. But welcome, you guys. Today we're going to be playing some Rakdos Midrange. This deck really doesn't need any introduction, any formal introduction anyway. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I saw a list that I believe it was Edgar Malguez had shared earlier, and I'll just go ahead and bring that up for the homies so that way you guys can see it. This is very similar to Rakdos list that everyone has seen in the past. Obviously, these lists are always subject to change, but so it's a deck, it's a thing. What the fuck is that display? I've never displayed cards like that. Anyway, yeah, so here it is. The deck that he shared today. Some interesting choices that I obviously haven't been playing the deck as much, so I'm not really at liberty to question that some of the choices that people make as far as like card choices go. But I'm liking some things in this deck. One of the most interesting things that Edgar has done is he has foregone playing Graveyard Trespasser, which I've quite frankly never thought about, never even seen. A lot of people kind of like clown on this deck, and they say like, oh, it plays like way too many 3-drops, and obviously Graveyard Trespasser was a big part of that. It looks like he has opted to play 4 copies of Liliana the Veil instead. I have played one game, or rather one match with this deck so far, and it was pretty good. Obviously we had Liliana like every game because we're playing 4 copies, but I think now with Shieldred, it looks like the deck really doesn't need much. It just needs to basically curve out and top out at a Shieldred, and hopefully the 4/5 manages to win the game. I think the 4 copies of Dreadbore and the 4 copies of Liliana definitely help hedge the increase in play that this card has seen. Obviously this card is a big deal. It's very hard to deal with 5 toughness, and that having extra answers to that never really hurts. So I am opting to play 2 copies of Invoke Despair. I believe he had a Bank Buster ×2 in the sideboard. I like Invoke Despair personally. I like it in the mirror. I just like it as an answer to I like it against mono green. I don't know if you're supposed to play it against mono green, especially because they can just sacrifice like a troll or something, or like a maybe even like a Llanowar Elves, but I don't know. Maybe it's not worth bringing in. I know like you'd cut Bone Crusher Giants and like some other things in favor of like Lifebane Zombies. Extinction Event's probably okay in that matchup. But yeah, so let's get into it. Like I said, we are 1-0 in this league, and we'll be looking to trophy. I mean, not that I really care so much about trophies, but for me, it's more or less about finding the right deck for Atlanta. I still have to still have to buy my plane tickets. I haven't done that yet, but I quite frankly just haven't found that deck that really clicks with me. So we'll see. I mean, Rakdos has felt pretty strong, so we'll see. Streaming from Rakdos Midrange. Just posting in the Discord. By the way, if you guys haven't done so already, please consider joining that Discord. You can find the link in the under my Twitch. If you go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Danny_Bambino, you will see the link to the Discord in there. You can join. You're more than welcome. We have an awesome community. We chit chat about just about anything, not just Magic. Edgar was also playing one extra land, which I thought was interesting. Most people settle for 24. Edgar's playing 25, which I don't hate. Over the years, I've started to get more. I started to lean more into like playing more lands. Oh boy! All right, so we got a live one. Our first match looking like it's going to be against mono green, so this is going to be a perfect example or a test to this deck's metal. Obviously, we are on the draw, and that sucks a little bit because we could have killed that Llanowar Elves before it got to tap for any mana, but that's okay. Yeah, almost indefinitely mono green now. So here we have a Kiora. This looks like we're going to see another elf. We are. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Don't think there's really any reason not to kill the elf. Opponent's down to 4 cards, but they can pretty much do a lot with a little. Which is genuinely like the problem in this matchup is like you get them down to like nothing. Opponent revealed a Cavalier of Thorns. You get them down to like nothing, and they somehow manage to find a way out of it. Cavalier of Thorns is a great card for them to hit. Looks like they're just kind of. Wonder if they have another land. Would be interesting. I think. I mean, 3 cards in hand. Yeah, Cavalier of Thorns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap this 4 mana, 5 mana. So next turn they can cast Cavalier, which kind of sucks. It actually really sucks. They'll have enough mana to do it. You know, Cruxa, obviously, like, it's okay. Unlicensed Hearse, probably going to end up hitting one of their flashback cards, but I just think it has to be Fable here. I think I have to dig for an answer to this Kiora, because it's going to be problematic. So, let's just go ahead and play this. We're not going to be able to attack with it next turn, but we'll see. They are going to draw a card, too, so... This is one of the problems against this deck. Of course, they can cast the Llanowar Elves for free. And there's the Cavalier that we knew about. Yeah, Storm the Festival. So they can't Nykthos us. So that's good. I think they're just going to get another Forest. Oh, they are going to get a... Why the Nykthos, though? I don't understand. It's not like they can untap. Oh, that's right. They haven't played their land yet. Okay, that's pretty damn good. 3, 6, 7, 8. So they can't flashback Storm the Festival, but if they have one in their hand, they can play it. They could also just play a Karn and some other stuff. This is the inherent problem with this. Okay, yeah, I see what they're doing. They're gonna untap this, and then they're gonna flashback Storm the Festival. Yeah, this is one of the problems playing against this deck is they can, like I said before any of this happened, they can just go off with seemingly nothing. And I could have opted to play Unlicensed Hearse, and, you know, we could have circumvented this, so it's possible that, like, I don't know. I didn't expect them to... So they had to hit a land for this to happen. So they not only hit a land... Well, I mean, they did hit a land, and that's what enabled them to play a land, untap land, go Nykthos. So they had to both hit a land for the draw, and they had to hit Nykthos off the Cavalier. So, a little unfortunate. What do I need? I need, first and foremost, I mean... I don't even really know if Dreadbore helps me at this point. I think like my best line would be like Dreadbore or Cruxa, maybe. If I don't hit that, I don't really know. Okay. Well, In that case, maybe we pitch Cruxa. Maybe they discard another. I guess we play Shieldred. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I'm pretty much dead. They did the thing. I could have like pitched Crux, like played Cruxa, hope they pitch Storm the Festival, thinking like they can just flash it back anyway. Because I sense that they have one in their hand. But we'll see. 13 mana. Alright, Karn. Wonder if they're just gonna get the chain bell. Alright, we're not gonna sit through this. I think this game's over. We'll just go to the next game. Alright, so this is like a matchup where I believe like you just take out the Bone Crusher Giants, bring in the Lifebane Zombies. I'm not quite sure if like Extinction Event is worth bringing in or not. I don't know. I don't have a sideboard guide for this deck or not. You know, I just realized. Hang on, you're gonna hear an echo for a second. If like Extinction. Okay, sorry about that. Why can't I change? That angers me. I'm not playing Greasefang, so why? So I like. I'm gonna pretty soon here. I think I'm gonna transition from like not streaming on Facebook anymore because it's just too much to manage at one time. And obviously, like Twitch has been my primary streaming platform forever now. I do like streaming on YouTube just because like I like to save my videos. Okay, what's up, Michael? How's it going, man? Okay, so Extinction is a banger in this matchup. Yeah, I gotta imagine so, right? Because one of the biggest problems is like Cavalier. Cavalier's a huge problem in this matchup. So obviously, like Unlicensed Hearse comes out, right? Like we don't really need Unlicensed Hearse, although it does answer all but 9 non-lands are odd. Yeah. So like what's another card to cut here? Like, I mean, I guess we can cut like a Shieldred. It's kind of slow. Like the first things we're gonna be doing is like, you know, what do you think about Invoke Despair? I don't like it necessarily because they can sacrifice their Cavaliers and like kind of, or they can sacrifice Troll and sort of like they don't lose that much. But I do like the fact that it makes them sacrifice like potentially like Wolf Hollow plus like a Planeswalker, which is kind of nice. I just don't know what I would take out for it. Like, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like hit or miss, right? K-Command's also not terrible. Like I could see like a couple of cards being decent here, but I think I'm just gonna roll with this. I haven't played this matchup enough to know like what like a win on my side looks like, and honestly, I'm kind of bad about this matchup anyway. So like we can take Haven and like maybe starve them on mana. Like we take Haven, or do we just take their good shit? Like take Kiora. I'm gonna take the Wolf Willow Haven. I always call it Wolf Hollow Haven. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Yeah, I always get punished for like doing these lines of like taking their like early stuff. They always seem to draw like end up drawing out of it, but I have to hope that I hit a third land drop here. Okay, good. Well, in this case, I think I'm just gonna plus on Lily, and and I don't really care for either of the. I like the fact that like with Cruxa, I'm gonna hit Extinction Event because if they go like Elf next turn, then like I can go Cruxa plus Fatal Push, which is kind of nice. All right, they discard Storm the Festival, which is not surprising. I think if they don't hit a land here, they just, yeah, I was gonna say. That makes sense. It's good for me, though. Alright, well now I know what I'm discarding. We pretty much run them out of cards now. Did they draw a Karn? They did. They have to plus. There's no point in minusing on their side. Okay. Oh, I suppose they can go get Tormod's Crypt. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. We need an answer to some of these planeswalkers. I guess I can plus on Lily, and then next turn we can ultimate. Probably my best line. Oh wait, we can't necessarily ultimate because they could just hit Liliana with Lair of the Hydra. I forgot. So maybe in hindsight, I don't know, because if we don't plus, then we don't threaten the ultimate, so they probably don't. That's lame. Yikes. Okie dokie. I mean, God, it's such a bad draw too. Okay. This is 4, right? I'm not, okay. I was about to say I'm not tripping. I mean, yeah. I didn't bring in K commands, so it's kind of like whatever. I do play 4 copies of Dreadbore, so there is that. But I gotta imagine, like, I mean, inevitably I'm gonna get got here. What are they doing? Killed their Karn, so I'm assuming they drew another one. Okay, they're gonna play Chariot. That kind of makes sense. It's a very good proactive play. Okay. I don't think I'm really interested in killing anything right now, especially if I can somehow. Okay, there's that. Guess I kill Kiora. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough right now. I'm gonna get beat up by this Chariot. I suppose I could have killed a cat, but like then they can still crew it. So it's kind of like not worth it in my mind. Like if they kill Liliana, at least then I can trigger Revolt and then kill the Chariot. Or if I can draw a way to trigger Revolt, I can kill the Chariot. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like my outs here at this point. Okay. Wow. These are all very, very, very good. All right. Oh, that's something. One, two, three. So they're not close to having enough mana to flashback Storm the Festival. So at least there's that. Okay. I mean, if I draw an extinction event, it's pretty good. Just name odd. Kill everything. Interesting. So I have to block something. I think my best out here is to draw an extinction event and name odd. If I can do that, then I can potentially come back and win this game. What I'll need to do is basically kill this layer of the Hydra and then just block something, because obviously they're attacking for lethal. That would be, you know, my best out, essentially. Obviously, I could, you know, maybe block a cat token, kill a chariot, you know, whatever the case may be, but I think this is probably my best bet. So let's take the least amount of damage. Let's kill the land, because that's not going to go away if I do end up drawing Extinction Event. All right, we're going to pitch this because we're just trying to draw an Extinction Event. And we did not. So just play this and then pass, I suppose. Yeah, so if we draw Extinction Event there, we name odd, we wipe their board, we live to fight another day. But obviously, drawing a Shieldred, that's not going to do it. So yeah, I don't know. There's Extinction Event. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I could have did differently there. How is the mono green matchup for Rakdos? Is it feels unfavored, right? Feels unfavorable. Or am I just bad? The first match I played against like some nonsense, like some Aetherworks Marvel nonsense decks. That was like no problem, but which I do like about Rakdos. I like that Rakdos like really has a good game against like any nonsense that people bring to the table. Sometimes you just get got by some bullshit if you're playing like decks that don't have a lot of removal and you know, that aren't playing Thoughtseize effects and stuff. Like even if you're playing a tier 1 strategy, sometimes you can just get got by some randomness that, you know, people are trying to like have fun with or whatever. Normally you're not going to see that in an event like, you know, DreamHack, obviously, but you never know. People aren't really a big fan of like Pioneer. They might just try to bring some random bullshit to the table. But yeah, I feel like Rakdos is unfavored in the mono green matchup. That's just how I feel. But I don't even want to know what my win rate is against mono green. It's probably grotesque. Ugh, grotesque. Keeping this because it's just, I mean, it's, you know, we've got removal, we've got, yeah, got everything we need. I like seeing hands like this, you know, like it's got a fair amount of interaction no matter what our opponent's playing. This is the kind of stuff that makes me like playing Rakdos. They took a Shieldred, which is very interesting. I would have thought like maybe Liliana was the pick there. I suppose it depends on what they're playing. Opponent opened up on a swamp. They're playing a Fabled Passage. Well, I'm confused. I am confused. I thought they were going to get another swamp. Now I'm really confused. I was like, if they go and fetch another swamp with Fabled Passage, then I'm like thoroughly confused. Alright, they're playing zombies. Cool. Dies, you may pay X. If you do, return another zombie creature. Pay 1 if you do. Return it to its owner's hand. So they can pay 1, return it to their owner's hand. I mean, I guess we just kill it anyway, right? We kill it with Bone Crusher Giant, make them put it back in their hand. Because we're just sitting here with these 2 Bone Crusher Giants anyway. Gets it off the battlefield. Okay. I mean, I could play Liliana, but I kind of like playing Bone Crusher Giant here. Because if they're playing some kind of zombie nonsense, chances are they've got like some fodder to discard. And if they play a Liliana of their own and minus, then I can like Dreadbore it and then hold up Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Well, maybe not. But I guess it all depends on what they do from here. Alright. Well, they took our Liliana. Fabled Passage, huh? Very interesting. Wouldn't think the Relentless Dead deck would play Fabled Passage, but I guess now I've seen it all. I guess I attack. I could just play another Bone Crusher Giant instead of killing this, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and take care of it. I like saving the Dreadbore for in case they play a Liliana. This gives me a turn to play Den of the Bugbear. Gets the most value. Plus, if they might play Shieldred, yeah. So we definitely were killing this Liliana. I mean, honestly, we can pitch Sokens on. We don't even have to. We either do that or we queue up Den of the Bugbear and attack. But that's a risky play because we might get blown out by a Fatal Push. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. What's up, Code? Thank you so much for the raid, man. I hope your stream was good. Were you playing some Abzan? Well, you've been playing some Black Green and Pioneer, right? That Black Green goodness. All right, so I'm reading a Fatal Push here. Not gonna get got by a Fatal Push. So let's just do this. Pitch this. We'll send them both at Liliana just in case. Because I don't value the 1 damage as much as I value keeping these Dreadbores in my hand. Oh, 4-1 to Pioneer League? That's sick. Are you still playing Black Green though? If so, feel free to post your list. I'd be interested in seeing it. I do love me some mid-range Mid-range goodness. All right, so we're pretty set up for a Shieldred if they do play one. Okay, they're not playing anything. That is very interesting. In this situation, I think I'm just gonna play Bone Crusher Giant. I do still think they have a Fatal Push, but it's fine. They might crack that Fable Passage. Yeah. What is it? Is this the Meat Hook Massacre? Okay. Interesting. Alright, well. I was considering queuing up Den of the Bugbear, but I think now just do this. Obviously, we play this first, give them the least amount of information as possible before they discard. They will gain a life, right? But that's fine. And then we will do this. And pass turn. I'm not interested in discarding anything, obviously. I like these two Dreadbores. Looks like they're just playing like a mono black devotion list. I've been seeing these decks pop up here and there just with the printing of Liliana for Pioneer. Yeah. Just gonna minus, I assume. Okay. That's fine. Gain a life. Alright. Let me discard up 2 cards. Well, I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to do this the hard way. Just kill this. I know I can queue up Den of the Bugbear, but I really just want to bring back Cruxa this turn. They haven't played that Fatal Push that I think they have, but we'll see. If it's their last card, then it's like whatever. The gates are open. We can go ahead and start attacking with Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, they discarded Fatal Push. See? I felt like I read them on Fatal Push. They might have another one. I don't know. Is this another Liliana? Relentless Dead, okay. No real point in thought seizing them, right? They're either gonna do it or not. Okay. I still think I'm attacking here. They'll probably just block the 1/1, I assume. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. When it dies, you can return a zombie. It's a good draw. Especially because I'll be definitely interested in pitching this Thoughtseize. I have no interest in Dreadboring this Relentless Dead. I remember when this card was like the chase rare from the set after a short amount of time. I predicted that it would be good. I wasn't sure how good, but I told a friend of mine about it because he was asking me about MTG Finance, and I rarely speculate on cards because I'll be the first to tell you I suck at it. But I told him, I was like, man, there's a lot of zombie synergies in Standard right now. Like, this card's a mythic. I think it was only like a couple bucks at the time. So he bought like a shit ton of foils, like a shit ton. And I think the foils went up to like $25 or something like that. It was pretty insane. Obviously I didn't buy any because I told him, like, with caution. It's like, hey man, I don't usually speculate on cards because quite frankly I'm bad at it. I have a hard time like evaluating whether or not a card's going to be good, even in formats that I'm like really well versed in. It's weird. I also, in talking to another one of my friends who's like very good at Magic, I also realized I'm kind of bad at explaining things too. Like, I can tell you a card is good, but sometimes I can't tell you like why it's good. Like I have a hard time like articulating, like I hear it better from other people and I'm like, yes, that's the reason right there. But it all depends. Rotting Regisaur, okay. Well, I think I found my Dreadbore target. Obviously I can't block that as Menace. Definitely gonna pitch this Thoughtseize. Have no need for it now. This was a really cool art. Okay. Do I even want that Liliana? Kinda no, right? I mean, I can minus. Yeah. I guess it's fine. It's not the worst card. Alright. Let's just go ahead and Dreadbore. The question is, do we Liliana minus, just let them put this back in their hand? Or do we Babel? Can't do both. I kind of like this line. I mean, obviously they're just gonna put it back in their hand, right? I suppose, nah, never mind, I fucked up. Because now they can just put the other Relentless Dead. Oh, well, they fucked up, actually. That's not how that works, fam. They could have returned the other Relentless Dead. But they selected Rotting Regisaur for some reason. So, crisis averted. But what they should have done was selected the other Relentless Dead, pay 2, and then it would just put it on the battlefield tapped. Oh, they're playing Nykthos. Just have 4 Devotion now. So they can go 4. They can only play Murderous Rider. Oh, they forgot about their Murderous Riders. Go ahead and play this. I'm not interested in attacking because I don't want them to return that Rotting Regisaur to the battlefield, so that's probably why they didn't tap out for Murderous Rider, truth be told. Makes a lot more sense. Huh? Well, we have our work cut out for us. Shieldred would be great. Attacking Liliana. I mean, that's fine, right? Like, we don't really need Liliana. They're almost dead. Oh, well, I guess not with the Murderous Rider on the battlefield. That's right. Yeah, we're definitely discarding this, 100%. Okay, there she is. Right on time. Oh, and we can play Cruxa? Let's go. Alrighty. Can you beat this? Does it have Death Touch or anything? No, it's lifelink. Just take the 7, right? Oh wait, this has Menace. Stupid. I haven't seen any of them. I saw, yeah, I mean, I saw I'm talking about Adam Levine. I saw he cheated on his wife. Oh, yeah. It's so weird. I don't know if I want to cut the Lilianas yet. We'll see. I'm definitely keeping an unlicensed hearse. Extinction events also probably pretty gas here. I don't know how I feel about Thoughtseize. I'm kind of like whatever on Thoughtseize. I like the K commands. Probably Invoke Despair is okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just go all in on like the creature kill, and then like unlicensed hearse for the zombos. I think this is fine. Yeah, I saw he was texting like a kid, and it was really weird. He was like, "Oh my fucking god, your body so hot." It's just odd. Like the whole thing is weird. Yeah, this hand's a keeper. Yeah, that's right. He did say, "I need to see the booty." I need to see the booty. They're like saying he texts like a middle schooler or something. Yeah. Cheating on your supermodel wife.
I mean, to be fair, she's all, the other girl's also hot. It's not like, you know.
Still though.
Still? My thing is that like you are being attacked at home now and online. Like all these women know you are really embarrassing. That's really cringe.
It might go Liliana next turn. In which case, like their hand is. I wonder what their hand is, because like they haven't done anything. They're like an aggro deck. It's been like 3 turns. All right, I'm gonna attack. Alright, I have an herb organ hand, so I can play this Blight Step pathway on Seer Step. Just play another Harvester. They just keep this hand. They're gonna do that thing. Yeah, Meat Hook Massacre. That makes sense. Do I want to burn a blood token here? Kind of not, but maybe. Nah, I'm good. Should play those first, see what they discard. Discarded a land. Guess I'll just play the hearse now. And they discarded a utility land too, which is interesting. Okay. Oops, no, not my graveyard. Crazy game. Okay, okay. Next turn, if we play our cards right, we can bring back a Cruxa. I mean, I'll let them hit me once. I don't really see a reason not to. Okay. Haven't seen that card in a while. Alright, I guess we just do this, and then I'll burn a blood token. Pitch this. Hit these two. Let's bring back a Cruxa. Have to exile another one to do so, but that is fine. They draw a card. Which Leyline of the Void? Why would you bring in Leyline of the Void? I mean, it's probably in their main deck, in all honesty. Are they gonna kill this? I'm thrilled about that if they do. Seeing as how I have another one in my hand, I'm like A-okay with this. Oh, okay, they're just gonna Fatal Push the Crook, so that makes more sense. Okay, they draw, or they play a Shieldred. Obviously, we have an answer for that. Oh, that's cute. They got a little like combo deal going on over there. All right. Let's go ahead and Dreadbore this. Wait. Oh, I guess no matter what way I slice it, I'm going to take damage, huh? Makes sense. Okay. I don't think Leyline in the Void is particularly good against Black Red. There's just not enough, like, graveyard stuff to justify it, but I suppose they are, like, playing, suppose they are playing Devotion, so maybe the pips are, like, more important than anything. Yeah, I guess I'll crew. Sure. Just gonna go full aggro mode here. I don't see any reason why not, you know? This Bone Crusher Giant isn't killing anything regardless at this juncture in the game, so... Swift End, sure. Opponent plays the Murderous Rider. Gray Merchant of Asphodel, so it's going to be 10 damage. They're going to put me down to 1. Yikes. And this says whenever one of their creatures dies, I lose a life, so this is going to be kind of tough. Maybe I'll hold the swamp in my hand.
And look at the sweet prize I won.
Soul, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm in trouble, guys. Guess we just do this now. Although it's very awkward. I lose my Bone Crusher Giant, but I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna say odd here, obviously. Go for the swing. And I'm going to just go ahead and pitch this swamp because I'm really, yeah, that's exactly why. I'm really digging for a Shield Druid so I can start gaining life. Of course, if they have another Gray Merchant, I'm just dead. Okay. This is my best shot. Of course, they're going to attack with Kalitos. I think my best block is probably Unlicensed Hearse. Finally catching me live. Yeah, I know, right? Well, it's like I rarely stream anymore. I mean, it's I would love to stream more, but unfortunately, I just got responsibilities, and you know, sometimes life just drains you. So it's hard to get around to, like, you know, streaming and whatnot. But I appreciate you swinging by. I think this Liliana probably dooms me. Wow, I'm actually quite surprised that that's the moat they chose. You know, if they minus, I'm in a lot of trouble there. I mean, this way I can survive. I don't think there's really any reason to not do this. God damn, why is my my graveyard keeps popping up like every time I go to exile something. Yeah, so we do that. They don't get a token, which is nice. Okay, they draw a card, they'll lose 2 life. They should have did that before blocks. They might have drew a fatal push. Alright, drew another shield rib. I don't really know what that does for me, to be quite honest with you. I guess I can just fucking go in, like, attack. Yeah. Like, attack the Liliana, attack here. Alright. We're all in, boys. Nah. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Just play the other Shieldred. Oh shit, he gets a fucking zombie. God damn it. Wait, no he doesn't, because Leyline of the Void. That's right. That's right. My bad. I thought I fucked up for a second there. Please don't draw a fatal push. Swift in would also be bad for me. Blood token gains life, never mind. I wish. Oh wait, you're talking about because you draw a card? Yeah. For sure. Oof, they're going down to 1. I have a feeling they're gonna attack. Yeah. I will block.